Hello there, my name is Pixel Pluto and welcome to a new episode of Cinders, a visual novel based on the fairy tale Cinderella. Last time we kinda got closer to one of the stepsisters, the younger stepsister Sophia. We met a mysterious woman who apparently knew our late mother, or Cinder's late mother. And Cinders again met that other mysterious guy who's doing business with Tobias. So a lot of mysterious things are going on. And last time I found it a little bit weird that Sophia apologized so early or easily to Cinders for everything she had done to her. And I found that weird because I thought, isn't this a little bit too early for the story or for their relationship? Or maybe Sophia is plotting against us. Against Cinders, and yeah, we will see what will happen. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get another trophy. Maybe this time we will get one. And I hope you're in for some dramatic reading from my side. So let's begin. Yawn. I feel like I slept a while. That's strange, it looks like late morning, but no one came to wake me up. Again, I wonder why. I had such a strange dream last night, it felt more real than any I've had before. I wonder what it meant, I suppose time will tell. Time to get up and see what the day has in store for me. Probably more trouble. Strange. No one's in the main hall? I wonder where everyone went. Normally Carmosa would be all over the place handing out orders to everyone. If she went somewhere on business, she'd definitely wake me before leaving. Where are the girls anyway? Would you shut up and listen to me just this once? Why should I? You're not the lady of the house, so stop acting like it. I'm not taking orders from you. Oh no, not this again. And here I was hoping that everyone had just disappeared. I'm surprised though, the voices are coming from Carmosa's study. I thought it was off limits. I'd better check it out. I'm not taking any orders from you. You shouldn't even be here in the first place. Then tell me who you think should be in charge of the house right now. I don't see anyone more qualified. Wow, so this is what Carmosa's private study looks like. A bit barren compared to when it was father's room. Did she have to get rid of everything that was even remotely pretty? Did she hate it that much, or did she just need money that badly? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. Isn't this place off limits to everyone? Oh, Gloria's just on another one of her delusional power trips. Why else would she be here? Shut up, you little... Hang on, what's going on here? Where's Carmosa anyway? Who knows, she left early this morning without saying much. And now Gloria's distraught. She left for business and she said she'll be back in 2 days. It happens and I'm not distraught. I'm merely trying to maintain order while Mother is away. I don't recall Mother leaving you in charge. Shouldn't it go without saying, who else would be capable? All you're good for is foolish commentary. Well, just like me, haha. Oh, of course, only Gloria is capable of anything. How did I not see that before? Both of you, stop arguing right now. What should I do? Side with Sophia, call them both hopeless, side with Gloria. I know that I probably should side with Sophia because Cinders got closer with her last time. But that would be a little bit too predictable, so call them both hopeless. You're both so hopeless, don't you get what this means? Carmosa's gone for 2 days. Gloria, that's 2 days of not having to impress her or live up to her expectations. And Sophia, it's 2 days that you can stop hiding for fear of being judged. Or maybe that was the right decision. So stop trying to be in charge, no one's watching, and stop being so cynical, no one wants to hurt you. Can't we just live like normal girls for 2 days without all the arguments? Oh, of course, we're such a loving bunch of sisters after all. You're even more naive and stupid than I thought. Someone has to keep things running around here. You may enjoy your freedom, but things don't get done by themselves. Cut it out. Aren't we ignoring the more important matter at hand? Why on earth did Carmosa leave so early without saying anything? Doesn't that seem suspicious? It's not as if Mother ever tells us anything, even we don't know what she does. But it's always great when you have to guess what people want you to do. If she thought we needed to know, she'd tell us. She'll be back in 2 days and that's it. Do you think this has anything to do with that strange man who came by yesterday? All I know is that it's none of our business. Now, if neither of you are going to help me, get out of here and leave me alone. Let's get out of here, Cinders. Our audience with Her Majesty is clearly over. It was a little bit too fast. And there you have it. No matter what you tell Gloria, she insists on being in charge. Well, what do you plan on doing with your day? I'm not sure. I might go into town. There are a few things I've been meaning to do. Good luck getting Gloria's permission for that. You'd be better off just sneaking out on your own. You mean you won't tell her if I go? Why would I do that? I want no part in Gloria's delusions of power, and I don't care what you do. Now that's surprising. Maybe sneaking out is a good idea then. I'll think about it. I'm hungry though. I need to eat first. About that, I already made breakfast. You can have some if you like. What? You made breakfast for me? I cooked for myself already, and making extra for you was no trouble. Thank you. That was very kind of you. I wouldn't read into it too much. I only did it because it was easy. Haha, of course. Well, thank you anyway. What a surprise. Breakfast was lovely. Everything is so much more relaxing and peaceful when Carmosa's away. It sure would be nice if every day could be like this. I guess that's just a silly dream though. I wonder what I should do today. It would definitely be the perfect day to go into town. I could talk with that woman, Madame Gede, or go see Tobias. I'm especially curious to know about what was going on that night when I saw him. Tobias has some explaining to do, and this time he won't get away. Well, there's no sense in waiting around. I should get going. I wonder if I should tell Gloria that I'm leaving. She'd be angry if she found out later. Now we're sneaking out. Well, if she's angry, that's her own problem. Besides, if I told her, she'd probably forbid me to leave anyway. I should probably skip out on the joy of speaking with her. Sneaking out, I see. I knew you would. I knew she's a bitch. Gloria will be angry with me either way. What difference does it make? No, you don't have to tell me that. And you really won't tell Gloria I've left? Are you joking? I've had enough of her today. For today, I don't want to talk to her about anything. Besides, she'll notice soon enough. She's not stupid. And once she notices, she'll be angry. I'll look forward to it. Take care and have fun in town. There's no way you'd be able to have any fun here after all. Thank you, Sophia. I'll be back as soon as I can. I still believe she's a little bitch, Sophia, but yeah, we will see. Market day is clearly over, the streets are much emptier now. That's just fine with me, I've still got plenty of things I can do, like visit Tobias. But first I need to see if I can find Madame Guedes' shop. I still don't know how to pronounce that name, I forgot to look it up. Maybe there is not a really good pronunciation for it. She seemed to know a lot about Mother and I'm so curious to learn more. I don't have a clue where her shop is though, I'll have to ask around. Well, here I am. It's the first time I'm here, but this place wasn't hard to find, it really stands out. I would like to point out that I really love the illustrations in this game. I've probably said it many times, but the illustrations are great, the character design is great. It just looks very splendid and gorgeous, and yeah. Every now and then I will praise this game out of nothing. I don't see Madame Guedes anywhere. Is she out? Just look at everything here. Skulls, candles, I don't even know what that is. I wonder if I should have come. Don't touch anything. Ah, you surprised me. Oh child, it's you. I mistook you for one of those mindless townfolk. It's impossible to even leave for lunch without one of them coming in and breaking something. Then why do you do it? I have to eat sometime, right? I meant, why do you leave your store open? Doesn't it attract thieves? These people might be clumsy, but they won't take any risks if they don't have to. Especially when it involves stealing from a witch. But earlier you said you're not a witch. Did I? Well, what I am hardly matters. What matters is what people believe of me. It's most helpful. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean. Of course you understand. You're a bright girl, just like your mother. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. You act like you knew Mother, but I don't remember you. I did know your mother, but not as well as you'd like. I know you, too. How did you two meet? A few months before you were born, your mother had some health problems. She came to me for help. I wouldn't say we were close friends, but I learned many of her secrets. I see. Can you tell me what Mother was like? I only know of her from what Father told me. Oh, I have nothing but respect for her. She was a strong and clever woman who wouldn't settle for the boring life that was expected of her. She was ambitious, motivated, and she always knew how to get what she wanted. How strange, Father always spoke of her as if she was an angel, humble, caring, and a hopeless romantic. How is that strange? Those aren't conflicting descriptions. Can't a woman be smart and independent and still want to be a good mother and wife? She was also practical and brilliant at business, better than your father, to be honest. Wow, I never knew. With everything Father said, she seemed more mythical than anything else. Truly? You know, you're rather similar to your mother. The two of you have the same spark. What should I say? I'm not good wife material. I'm not that independent. How do you know? I'll go with how do you know. It might be true, but how would you know that? Even if you did know Mother, you hardly know anything about me. Hehehe, well, you surely are a clever one. It's true I don't know you well, but I have observed you recently. You observed me? I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. I'm sorry, I just wanted to know how my friend's daughter was faring. And it was impossible to just go and visit you. Is that Carmosa's doing? Ah, Lady Carmosa, your father always was attracted to extraordinary women. He may have had a good heart, but he was a little disconnected from reality. Without your mother's guidance, he likely would have lost his title and fortune in no time. Carmosa also has the brains and ambition necessary to manage his estate. She's an excellent choice for his second wife and an incredible person. Beg to differ. I beg to differ. I could describe Carmosa in several ways, but incredible isn't one of them. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You might be justified in hating Carmosa, but you should still respect her. She couldn't get to where she is now by worrying about being liked. She knowingly put her family's status before her own happiness. That's not an easy choice. Don't try to make excuses for her actions. You can dress it up, but Carmosa is still a bad person. She's not doing anything for her family if all her daughters are miserable because of her. I appreciate that she's ambitious and independent, but she should do it without inspiring hate or hurting people. I suppose that's where we differ, child. You still live with such an outlook. Life is not a fairy tale, and you won't always be able to be so idealistic. Still, I suppose I can't stop you from aiming for the sort of life you want. You only live once after all. By the way, how are Carmosa's daughters? Are you getting along? What should I tell her? They're not bad, so... Well, I assume you can imagine how Carmosa's daughters would be. They keep me at arm's length. They're troubled, confused, hurt, and they often hide behind cruelty or cynicism. But underneath that all, they're just normal girls. I think as they mature, our relationship will get better. Oh man, it's not easy to read all the time. My mouth and my throat are drying out very easily, so... I only hope that with time they'll be able to free themselves from Carmosa's toxic influence. But for now, it's still very difficult to live with them. It seems that things are difficult for you. You're not very happy with your life these days, aren't you? You could say that. And what are you doing? What do you mean? If you don't like your life, then you have to be the one to change it. Otherwise, anything you say is just whining. I definitely want my life to change. Then what's your plan? I wait for my chance. I have to learn more. I have my ways. Oh. I wait for my chances too much on luck, in my opinion. I have to learn more is probably the wisest choice, but also might take a very, very long time. I have my ways is probably the sneaky way. Let's stick with this one here. Well, I don't have a plan just yet. Why not? Don't tell me you're just waiting for your fate to turn on its own. Hardly. I want to break free of my own power, and I'm willing to do a lot to achieve it. You said that my mother knew how to get what she wanted. I have my own ways too. I'm not a little girl anymore, and Carmosa made a mistake by underestimating me. I might not have a plan yet, but it will just be a matter of time before an opportunity arises. I will be ready for it. That's the spirit. Just don't wait for the opportunity forever. Sometimes opportunities need a little push. Anyway, it doesn't seem you have a very clear idea of what you want yet. Kinda reminds me of myself, to be honest. I promised your mother that I'd help you, and I will, but you yourself need to know what you want first. Come see me once you're ready to move forward, and we'll talk about your options. Did you really promise my mother you'd help me? Of course I did, girl. I have no reason to lie about that. You must get going now, though. Wait, I still have so many questions. I have a lot of work to do. I'm afraid I can't afford any disturbances. I'm sure we'll have another chance to talk. I'll do my best to answer your questions then. You remind me so much of your mother, and I'm sure that you'll be just fine. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care, girl. I wonder if she, I wonder if Madame Ged is actually something like like the fairy tale mother or whatever in the Disney version of Cinderella. I must admit I don't know what to think about Madame Gued after we talked. I can't tell when she's being serious or sarcastic, if she's giving me advice or just mocking me, or both. And maybe I'm just not used to acts of selflessness, but I get suspicious when someone outright offers to help me with all my problems. And you should be suspicious with Sophia as well. It makes me wonder if they don't have some hidden agenda, especially if it's the town witch. Looks like my mother was quite special to make such interesting acquaintance. A witch, ha! Still, she seems genuinely interested in helping me, and can I really be picky here? I won't be forgetting the conversation we just had anytime soon, that's for sure. Where should I go now? It's still fairly early. What? It's still fairly early. I can probably take my time today. I could go to have a little talk with Tobias in his store. I wouldn't mind heading to the inn either. I'm sure it would be fun. So where should I go next? We are going to visit Tobias, of course. What did he talk about, this shady guy? My, this place is as tidy as ever. Tobias really keeps the store in shape. Speaking of Tobias, Cinders, I didn't expect to see you again so soon. This is a pleasant surprise. Well, I'm kind of lucky in that respect. Carmosa suddenly decided to leave for a few days. It must feel great to have some freedom. It does. I wish it wasn't for such a short amount of time, but I'll enjoy what I have. Although I confess I'm envious of you, Tobias. You get to make your own decisions all the time. Well, I can't exactly say that, after all. My parents passed away when I was young, so the store was my only option. Right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. It's fine. In the end, we just see the good portions of other people's lives without the hardship. We pick and choose what we want. People look happy, but they might be struggling inside. That's true. It seems like you've thought about this a lot. Maybe a little. Despite all the struggles, I'm happy with where I am in life though. I wish you could find a path to the life you want as well. Although knowing you, wishes won't be necessary. You're a bright girl, so it's only a matter of time. Thank you. But I assume that you aren't here to listen to my life lessons. So what brings you here? Be friendly, be flirty. What? Ask about the night, of course. I'm a bright girl. Actually, I came to ask you about something, but I'm not very bright with reading. Oh, and what would that be? I want to know what happened 2 nights ago. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Please don't play dumb. I saw you. You saw me? But how? I followed that shifty-looking character from my house. He seemed suspicious, so I was curious. I confess I was surprised to see you there dealing in something so underhanded. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. I have to know what happened. Are you involved in something illegal or immoral? Of course not, although it really does look that way, doesn't it? I suppose I'll have to explain things now, otherwise that will look even more suspicious. I'd appreciate it if you did. Put simply, Carmosa asked me to sell something for her. It was a normal business transaction. But you're the one who was paid, and then you received the necklace. And why all the secrecy? The necklace was the item for me to sell. The money was payment for my services. Why didn't she just sell it herself? And why did you have to hire that strange man? That strange man is a local vagabond, but he's trustworthy where money is involved, usually. Sometimes he helps me with tasks that require a certain amount of delicacy. You mean secrecy? But why? Isn't it apparent? Why does any noble keep anything a secret? I'd rather not guess. Enlighten me. I guess that Carmosa just didn't want to find anybody out, didn't want that anybody finds out that she's selling her stuff. I mean, that is kinda, it can be kinda embarrassing, you know, you have to keep up appearances, and when others find out that you just keep them up but don't really have the means to do that, so I wonder if this here is the necklace. I'd rather not guess, enlighten me. Being a noble is largely a game of appearances, like I said. Many things need to be done in private. There's no crime in selling a piece of jewelry that you've rightfully owned, is there? Crime, no, but for a noble to sell her own jewelry means she's lacking in money. If others found out she was struggling financially, it would undermine her power. That's why she sent you to pay me and had someone else pick up the necklace in the middle of the night. She doesn't want there to be any connection between her and me. She's not the only one. I've done similar business with noble houses in the past. But are you saying Carmosa is out of money? She kept it from you? Your house has been in bad financial shape ever since your parents passed. Carmosa has been struggling to keep her influence strong. She never told me. I suppose being a noble means keeping up appearances in front of your own family as well. She seemed very eager to sell the necklace as quickly as possible. Is there a reason for that? Well, the necklace is worth a great sum, but I don't know why Carmosa needs it so urgently. I've recently read somewhere that, all this expensive jewelry was for women, at least for the longest part of time, the only financial means they actually had, because they were not allowed to have actually huge sums of money or something like that, or at least they were not allowed to deal with a lot of money. But I might talk trash right now. And that's all I know. I hope that you understand why I couldn't tell you about this. I understand, of course. I understand. You had to keep your word no matter what the circumstances were. It must have been hard. I can't deny that, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy that you found out anyway. I'm sorry I doubted you. You've always been a good and honest man. It's fine. All of my actions were fairly suspicious after all. And you really are a brave woman to go into the forest alone at night. I don't know if brave is the word for it. Impulsive, maybe. Or determined. I certainly wouldn't want to be on your bad side. Haha, then don't keep any more secrets from me. I have a question, though, about the man who was working for you. I saw him come by the house again yesterday morning. Was that another pick-up for Carmosa? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't seen him since we parted ways 2 nights ago. Carmosa left the house quite suddenly after he came by. Do you think it could be related? It's hard to say. You could try asking him. He spends a lot of time at the inn. And he drops by around here occasionally. I think I'll do that. Thanks. Don't mention it. I just wish I could help more. Well, I need to get going now. Gloria will have a fit if I don't return early. She's taking her role as house guardian very seriously. I can imagine. Your sister has always been serious about everything. That's true. She tries so hard to be like Carmosa. I know she means well, but it's truly annoying. Poor girl. Agreed. Sometimes I pity her. Anyway, I really need to get going now. Understood. I have some business I must attend to as well. But you're always a welcome guest here. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me. Thank you. Take care, Tobias. Take care, Cinders. It was nice to see you again. It was nice seeing Tobias again, especially so soon. And I certainly learned a lot from this trip. I never would have guessed that Carmosa is struggling with finances. I might be able to use this knowledge. I definitely need to find that shady vagabond and learn more from him as well. I have to give Tobias one thing. Every time I visit him, it seems he has some kind words and insight. He's such a good friend to me. It's getting late, but I think I have time to visit one more place. I could stop by the inn or leave and go to the lake and see what that weird dream tonight was about. probably should go to the inn to talk to the shady vagabond, but we will go to the lake. The lake is as beautiful as I remember it. Though I have to admit I'm a little bit disappointed. I guess I was really hoping that someone would be waiting here for me. Well, the voice in the dream asked me to bring a gift, and that's what my father would do too. Of course we leave a gift. Let's be honest, I came here because of that dream. I might as well leave a gift like I intended to. I think I'll gather some wild flowers and wrap them in my shawl. Beautiful bouquet should be a nice gift. I'll just place it by this tree. Nothing's happening. Well, I don't suppose I was expecting anything anyway. It must have been just a dream. In the end, real life is more exciting than dreams and fairy tales. For instance, this place is so tranquil and beautiful. Even if it's not magical, I feel so at peace. I just want to lie down in the grass, close my eyes and let my problems drift away. Actually, that sounds like such a good idea right about now. This is my day to do what I please with. If I want to take a nap, I will. This looks like a good spot. I'll just lie down here. That's strange. Everything's so quiet. The wind is picking up so suddenly. Cinders? Did the wind just call my name? Who's there? No one's there. I suppose it was just the wind playing tricks on me. Creepy. We are not the wind. Then who are you? Who am I speaking with? You are speaking with us, naturally. But I don't see anyone. How can you not see us when we are everywhere around you? I don't understand. How do you even know my name? We know you because you left gifts for us. You're just as your mother and your father did before you. Surely you know us. You wouldn't leave gifts if you didn't know who they were for. So, you're fairies? Am I dreaming? Right now you tread the delicate line between sleep and wakefulness. Soon you will be fully asleep. Makes sense, I guess. Well, what do you want from me? We have no desire for anything from you. You're the one who seeks our aid, do you not? I suppose so. Do I get a wish or something? If it's the right wish, then yes. Then I wish for... oh no. The time is not yet right, Cinders. Do not worry. When the moment comes, you will know, and the lake owes you a favor. I'm not sure I understand. I get a wish, but only when you say it's okay. That's a bit convoluted. It would if you were awake, but here, in between wakefulness and dreams, it is as it should be. You are leaving now, but we will meet again. Wait, I'm leaving? Where? What do you mean? Goodness, I must have dozed off. No wonder, the atmosphere here is so relaxing, it's hard not to sleep. Does this mean the voice of the fairies was just a dream? Well, even the fairies themselves admitted that I was dreaming. Can a dream know it's just a dream? But it felt real enough, and the gifts I left have disappeared. It must have been real, it was just a dream. It didn't feel exactly like a dream. There was something very tangible about it in a strange way. I should probably be more scared than I am, but I feel wonderful. Maybe I should ask Madame Gade about this when I get the chance. She seems knowledgeable about things like this. She's a witch after all. I have to go though. The sun is already setting. It seems I slept for quite a long time. It's time to go home I don't want to give my sisters a reason to worry. Or be satisfied. What? Or be satisfied. Okay. I don't know why, but this whole fairy tale thing makes me kind of emotional, if I'm honest. I don't really know why. Maybe because I mean, Cinders must miss her parents very much, so... And the fairies remind her of that, so... I don't know, it makes me emotional, but not her. Home sweet home. I used to love returning home when my father was alive. I miss sharing the events of the day with him. Now it just seems like a grim prison, and my parole has just been revoked. Not to mention I'm probably up for a long talk with the jailer, seeing how late it is. You're back, safe and sound too, with no sign of having been attacked by robbers, wolves or some such. Though I probably shouldn't be surprised that they didn't want you either. Sophia, charming as always. I kind of expected Gloria to be here and try to reprimand me. It doesn't seem like her to just let such a breach of rules slip without a word. It does seem strange, doesn't it? I am surprised as you are. I thought there was nothing as important for her as taking any chance she has to mimic Mom's contempt. Oh, I can imagine it already. If Mom was here, she would tell you you should have a stick up your derriere like I do. You're awful, and more importantly, off the point. What happened with Gloria? I don't know. She didn't seem that angry, more like sad, really. Both mean that she's not well at all, so I'm content either way. Still, I wonder what could throw Gloria off her high horse, and out of that annoying Carmosa pose, for that matter. Did something happen in the house today? Well, dinner was burnt a bit, so Gloria got her reason to shout at the servants some more. That hardly sounds like a reason to get depressed, does it? No, it does not, but apart from that, I couldn't tell you what the reason could be. But I don't think you need to worry about her. It'll just blow over and you'll be fine. Whatever it is that's eating Gloria. Thank you. So if you couldn't say what happened, does that mean you did get the chance to get out of the house? I didn't. Sunshine, birds and bees and friendly people that will stab you the moment you turn your back are not for me. But I took my time of freedom to stay in my room and rest from all of this, so I saw a little of Gloria today. You stayed in your own room the whole day? How come? Surely it will come as a surprise to you when I say I'm not a people person. I preferred to use this time for myself alone. May I ask what you did then? I used my peace and quiet to just sit and think things through. I used my peace and quiet to just sit and think things through. And finish a couple of things I had no chance to get around to with Carmosa on my back. Things like... Oh, that is nothing of importance. At least not in comparison to the ominous discovery Gloria made this morning. Did you know she has found a stain on a curtain in the hallway? That one. Oh no. Hard to believe, but it's true. Half of our morning and all of dinner conversation was about that stain being a sign of something greater, household and lifestyle deteriorating. Servants' morale and respect dropping, kingdoms falling, dark times approaching, and most of all, that stain is improper. Well, Gloria does take house duties very seriously, but you are avoiding questions about your day. Maybe, but so are you. Surely after the whole day in the town you have loads of stories to tell. It really was nice to get out without the feeling I need to hurry or else, and we usually have so little chance to speak to anyone outside of the house. And the town looks magical in the evening. It simply doesn't go to sleep. All windows are lit, people walk the streets, if only to stroll to the tavern. Have you ever been to the town past sunset? No, I haven't. Carmosa saw it neither appropriate nor useful for her daughter to go out in the evening. But you must be exhausted. Indeed I am. Even my small and rock-hard bed seems like a piece of heaven now. I won't stop you from reuniting with your bed of rocks then. I prefer to be alone anyway. But do be careful, those bedbugs can get really big and eat you alive if you let them. Everything is possible in the fairyland you seem to live in, princess. I wish you well too, Sophia. Good night. So yeah, I guess we now finished the third day. I said that I would always record one day at a time, which is like one chapter, I guess. And yeah, so I hope you kind of enjoyed the video so far, the story so far. Again, I really like it. I love the art style. The story is really mysterious and exciting. Who knows what will happen? And you are welcome to like the video, to tell me in the comments how bad my decisions are in this game. Of course, in an appropriate and civilized manner. Yeah, and of course you are welcome to subscribe to my channel for more of these videos. And otherwise, yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.